He finds you hiding.
First I feel the grind, take the option, hustle, get it. Yeah, it's money on my mind, that's why I'm always in the business. And we going to the top, that's why we got the top, no ceiling. Get this money going ahead, hit them haters and they feel it. Go and pay attention. Go and pay attention. What's up? Go and pay attention. Where the stakes is at? Go and pay attention. Money on my mind, you know I'm gon' get it.
Gotta get it where I live it, plus I often visit. You niggas talking real loud, but they authentic. I done seen between the ropes and them damn gimmicks. Niggas acting like it's my fault, they ain't finished. They ain't on the same level that you on, mine. Trying to get it where I live it, cause it's cocaine. Got my 7 in these streets, cause it's propane. Like gas, big diesel on the block, mine. Got me standing still, told 10 told down. Like they know about me then, they ain't know now. That I've been focused with that money on my mind, so I pay my attention bill, cause I'm stuck on the grind.
First I feel the grind, take the option, hustle, get it. Yeah, it's money on my mind, that's why I'm always in the business. And we going to the top, that's why we got the top, no ceiling. Get this money going ahead, hit them haters and they feel it. Go and pay attention. What's up? Go and pay attention. Where the stakes is at? Go and pay attention. Money on my mind, you know I'm gon' get it. Money on my mind, shit, do it all the time. Like an artist versus Bob, I keep this shit in line. Skating all the time when I get up on this line. Man, them niggas, they be hating, it's like fuck them all the time. I just do it, like I do it, improvise. But it's been plenty of time. I just go and stick on my grind, money I get it. The niggas they tripping, they acting like women. I just go and get it. Wait, we hustle, the shit been different. Got the money, she ain't glitching. Y'all already know y'all can't even see the team vision. That's my team winning. Getting this money out, you know we get it. Got some hoes around, but y'all niggas man ain't keep it picture. We just stay on the mission. You already know we gon' get it. Cause first I feel the grind, take the option, hustle, get it. It's money on my mind, that's why I'm always in the business. And we going to the top, that's why we got the top, no ceiling. Get this money going ahead, hit them haters and they feel it. Go and pay attention. What's up? Go and pay attention. Where the stakes is at? Go and pay attention. Money on my mind, you know I'm gon' get it.
I'm here to sprinkle holy water on the game. Once the energy hit the flow, I'm the reason that the speaker bang. Now I'm in every car, now I'm in every room. Bitch, I've been the star, all you had to do was press Zoom. It's the mob, family over everything. Bread on the table, something in the stable. Hating on me, you must be unstable. It's a winning team, I meet you on the top at the rooftop. 5-star, baby, popping bottles, going crazy. Money moves, hater, fix your face, you looking shady.
First I feel the grind, take the option, hustle, get it. It's money on my mind, that's why I'm always in the business. And we going to the top, that's why we got the top, no ceiling. Get this money going ahead, hit them haters and they feel it.
He finds you hiding.
First I feel the grind, take the option, hustle, get it. It's money on my mind, that's why I'm always in the business. And we going to the top, that's why we got the top, no ceiling. Get this money going ahead, hit them haters and they feel it. Go and pay attention. What's up? Go and pay attention. Where the stakes is at? Go and pay attention. Money on my mind, you know I'm gon' get it.
Gotta get it where I live it, plus I often visit. You niggas talking real loud, but they authentic. I done seen between the ropes and them damn gimmicks. Niggas acting like it's my fault, they ain't finished. They ain't on the same level that you on, mine. Trying to get it where I live it, cause it's cocaine. Got my 7 in these streets, cause it's propane. Like gas, big diesel on the block, mine. Got me standing still, told 10 told down. Like they know about me then, they ain't know now. That I've been focused with that money on my mind, so I pay my attention bill, cause I'm stuck on the grind.
First I feel the grind, take the option, hustle, get it. It's money on my mind, that's why I'm always in the business. And we going to the top, that's why we got the top, no ceiling. Get this money going ahead, hit them haters and they feel it. Go and pay attention. What's up? Go and pay attention. Where the stakes is at? Go and pay attention. Money on my mind, you know I'm gon' get it. Money on my mind, shit, do it all the time. Like an artist first of all, I keep this shit in line. Yeah, skating all the time when I get up on these lines. Man, them niggas, they be hating. It's like fuck them all the time. I just do it, yeah, like I do it, improvise. But it's been plenty of time. I just go and stick on my grind, yeah. Money, I get it. Yeah, them niggas, they tripping and acting like women. I just go and get it. Wait, we hustle, yeah, the shit been different. Got the money, she ain't glitching. Y'all already know y'all can't even see the team vision. That's my team winning. Getting this money out, yeah, you know we get it. Got some hoes around, but y'all niggas, man, ain't keeping it picture, yeah. We just stay on the mission, yeah, you already know we gon' get it. Cause first I finna grind, second option hustle, get it, yeah. It's money on my mind, that's why I'm always in the business. And we going to the top, that's why we got the top, no ceiling. Get this money going ahead, hit them haters and they feeling, yeah. Go and pay attention, What's up? Go and pay attention, when the stakes is high. Yeah, go and pay attention. Yeah, money on my mind, yeah, you know I'm gon' get it, yeah.
I'm here to sprinkle holy water on the game. Once the energy hit the flow, I'm the reason that the speaker bang. Now I'm in every car, now I'm in every room. Bitch, I've been the star, all you had to do was press Zoom. It's the mob, family over.
What's up with all my people? What's up with everybody? Welcome to another episode of Men's Motivational Monday.
You heard.
Well, you got me, King David O.D. in the building.
You got your boy Dre Holland, the comedian. What's good out there, y'all? Let's get it. You already know. You got the one, the only, the magnificent, the great, Big Kev, a.k.a. Kevin Brown Jr., man. The Fat King. Everybody love who? Me. That's what it is, man. It's Monday. The start of a good week. Got to have good energy.
And welcome back.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome back.
Say it again.
Damn Sam.
Damn.
Man, shout out to the USA, as I know a lot of y'all don't watch football.
FIFA.
Yeah.
The World
The
Cup?
World Cup.
How U.S. doing? Did they lose?
We going to the third. We still winning.
Shout out to the U.S.
We in the 32 round right now. After this round, we'll be in the Sweet 16.
Okay.
Football.
Keep playing. Keep doing your thing, man. Go out.
Big shout out to
the
them.
African store. They was watching that.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't play.
They watching soccer everywhere. You can tell.
I'm at the cashier, like.
Oh, I know. I know it got on your nerve.
You
know us when you watch your football.
Football.
Let us call it soccer.
Nah, football.
Right. No, football.
You know what I mean? Not football, football. It's a difference.
Yeah, but they consider that football.
Yeah, because they're using their feet for real.
I mean, it makes sense. They
You know
call
what I mean?
ours football North Americana or something like that.
Yeah. So, what else been going on with y'all, man? What kind of shows y'all been having jumping?
So we just got done completing our movie. Everything done. We just wrapped it up, last Tuesday?
Yeah.
So everything that's coming out. We got a couple of shows coming up. We get the dates and stuff next week.
I just got booked for a show today. July 22, Somerset. Love and Laughter open mic. You know, I'm going back to where, to kick it with the homies and host and everything. So come out and vibe with us on that. Flyer coming soon.
Yeah, I got a big church show on the 18th, 17th on a Friday.
Blessings.
July.
That's what's up. Big things going on July.
July 11th, we roasting this fool. Matter of fact.
Yeah.
That's next week. I'm ready for it.
Hey, please, and we judging people food now. We gonna be honest. Dre ain't gonna play. I damn sure ain't gonna play. I ain't built to play with
I'm
people food.
straight up. I can't lie to you.
If your macaroni and cheese dry, I'ma tell you. If you put breadcrumbs in your shit, I'ma tell you. Don't do that. Season needs to be right.
Like always.
Yeah.
Like always. Like we had a good time at the fish fry. You know what I mean? We're gonna have a good time next week. I want to go back on that bus.
No, that was a great
Bus
time.
was live.
It's
I'm
always
still
about
thinking
laughter,
about
man.
that, man. Y'all be kicking it though.
We got a trip. My girl Alethea, she doing one, so I'm gonna see it August 8th.
Yeah.
August
So
8th.
y'all down, tell her y'all want to come on. It's gonna be off the chain.
Okay. Yeah.
We
Off
Her
the
shit be
chain.
off the chain.
I believe it.
Yeah. Let's.
Nothing y'all tell me anymore. I don't doubt nothing
So I'm
no
gonna
more.
tell her that y'all interested.
Well, I got on the bus that everybody had their own little sections. That bus up turned. There's levels to
Let me
this.
play the disclaimer real quick.
Oh, go ahead.
Disclaimer for Day-to-Day Podcast. The opinions, submissions, and topics discussed on the Day-to-Day podcast are solely those of the individuals expressing them. They do not reflect the brand integrity of Day-to-Day, and the brand does not persuade or influence anyone's perspective. This podcast is intended for a mature audience only. Please be advised that participation in any topic discussed on the podcast may lead to your perspective being respectfully challenged. However, it will never be addressed personally. We do not tolerate any disrespect or personal attacks during discussions. Furthermore, we reserve our rights without prejudice or recourse. Parental advisory is encouraged for all listeners. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, man. After these messages, we told y'all we was gonna be right back, even though we ain't tell you that, but we right back. So, a lot of shit been going on in the city, man. The city is on fire right now, and it's been on fire for a minute. But we ask y'all to pray for Cincinnati. Pray that the youth really find their way, because they doing a lot of this dirt out here, and they going to jail for it. They ain't smart enough, and they making decisions based off emotions. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the way they feel right then there in that moment. They ready to crash all the way out. And their version of crash out is different from our versions of crashing out. You know what I mean? Coming up in our time. Like, they wilding. Like, it's too much been going on almost every day, every weekend. And we just now starting to get hot. You know what I mean? Like, what you think it's going to be like in August? Boy. You know what I mean? Like
2 more weeks of this shit.
Yeah.
2 more weeks of this 90-something.
What do y'all feel is causing the rise in the youth crime and violence across the city?
If I put a finger on it, I'd just say emotional irresponsibility.
What about that?
It's like how as parents can we know our kids are so sensitive to let them out here and think that your coping mechanisms for your sensitivity is kind of your scale fucked up.
Is that like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, certain shit ain't even an option. Like, a motherfucker say something to you and ain't touch you or nothing, man. Words make a motherfucker want to take somebody's life.
do you think it's like
sticks and stones? We need to reteach that shit to every little baby that's born from this day forward. Sticks and stones and break your bones.
Words could never hurt you. Yeah.
You think that's
that shit?
And it be pride too.
Yeah.
You think that's
whatever the pain is, however that motherfucker stick to your ass, admit this shit to yourself and move on.
Do you think that's a lack of like a father in the household, or what we see nowadays on social media and everything? Like, what do y'all think? Do you think it's like?
Do y'all think it's two facts that it's because the mothers are raising them and not the father?
That's what he was saying, but I don't believe that. I believe that
that's not a big thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a part of it.
It's a part. Yeah, that's not the biggest.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like, what y'all think? Like, is that one of the
I don't
things?
think that's quite an issue no more. For real. I think a lot of it too is the encouragement of the parents. Whatever you speaking over your kid, my kid, he don't play. Don't let me call my son on you. You know what I'm saying? You hear a lot of that. Like, let me get my son. You know he out there. So whatever words you speaking on your child, you go keep doing. You got to watch what you say over your children, man. That's very important. What you speak over your child, man.
You got to worry about the energy you put into your children.
Yeah.
Whether how much amount and how you do that shit, because you don't never know how your kids process your energy and how that shit moves the rest of their life.
That's how they parents act. Is they parents out there doing it? Because they out there doing it too. I mean, you look online, man. It's like 50-year-olds and 40-year-olds getting shot by young. Like, where's the relationship you had? Why? You know what I'm saying? I understand what they said earlier. The street stuff, man. It's time.
I don't know. I just say it's the street stuff. I don't know about. I've heard about.
Yeah,
street. Niggas are still trying to hustle these little niggas.
Yeah,
these little niggas get money. And these old niggas got product. They trying to don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It don't match.
Right, your hustle.
It don't match.
And these, you ain't the type of person you trying to middleman them.
When we
get
hustle,
rich off of them.
Yeah, when we hustle, we ain't deal with no kid. You know what I'm saying? But they out here, it just don't match. It ain't. It's a gap that we should be teaching and not getting. You know what I mean? So.
Well, a lot of parents be being friends with their kids, and you know what I mean, like, and not being parents. they be being friends with them. Like, you know what I mean? They only want a parent when it suits them. But for the most part, they let their kids run and do what the fuck they want to do because they got their own mind, and the parents already got it in their mind that I done told you this a million times and you ain't gonna listen, so you go ahead and make your own bed. Yeah. So I would say a lot of the parents giving up because their kids acting too grown, and that's why their kids are running around.
Their kids, because I was talking to somebody about this other day. Little kids learn how to manipulate their parents first. Mm-hmm. They watch their parents. They know what they can do to make a motherfucker move and change what they doing and get them the attention they're looking for. So they learn little techniques, try to work you. You know what I mean? And that's just facts. That's just how it is. That's facts, though. That's so facts, man. And once they learn how to do that, they start slowly doing little stuff to you and kind of using you against you. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, they're humans and they develop it, and it's a game. You know, to them, you know what I mean? They get more of your energy than what you try to give them sometimes. Yeah. You could be trying to push all this stuff down their throat, but they see the energy you got in the room and keep in the house. That's the energy they gonna have. Mm-hmm. In spite of everything you telling them. You telling them right there in their face, you present and all that, but they don't hear what you're hearing. They don't hear what you're saying. They see what you're doing.
Yeah, they see what you're doing. You got to be careful, man. How you live.
That's valid.
Like, then some parents don't want the responsibility of taking care of the child. Mm-hmm. They make the child more responsible over the house than they is. Like, I'm about to go. You good. You can invite whoever over, but don't tear up my house. It's like, and they don't. When I was coming up,
you can't bring nobody out my house because I don't know what everybody got on them. Little kids be coming over with bugs on them and shit get in your house and you wondering where it came from and you ain't know he had his little dirty ass friend over that motherfucker. Like, no, my bad.
But we'll allow them to do what they want to do because it's like when if parents want to go out and kick it. All right, look, this is what's gonna happen. Your little sister in here, let her stay in the room. It happens. You know what I mean? They got mad kids, but they tell the 15-year-old to be the parent for the night. Or the younger, whoever the oldest, you listen to him because he's older.
You the line of defense between us having to manage these kids and just busting ass. Yep. So you gotta manage these motherfuckers to keep them making no noise and bother us and let us be grown or do whatever we want.
The fear ain't there in the kids no more.
I was thinking like a thing that the topic I was thinking of was cause and effect. Kids ain't allowed to touch the hot no more.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Kids are so hover parented and sheltered, and everybody don't want to spare their kid from burning themselves in the damn on the stove. You know what I mean? Because you ain't paying no attention. Slow your ass down. Right. Pay attention to what you're doing. Exactly. Come on now.
They hate that.
Nowadays, but now it's like everything is so many safeties and stuff put in place to codify people. Where do you get your learning skills from? We evolved through learning and suffering and having to figure it out. Like animals learn how to hunt by watching and eating and doing stuff. You know what I mean? Well, what are we doing if they make everything so easy? We're not even striving for nothing to push ourselves as the humans that God created to be more functional. Maybe not as productive that you might think you deserve to be, but God will give you fruit. You know what I'm saying? If you're working in your right field, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I think that, everybody needs to just get into being more productive. I mean, with that energy, you know what I'm saying? And start figuring out what it is. Because a lot of us spinning our wheels now, just technology and all this stuff got us so codified with our children. Parents texting kids.
You gotta start putting your energy to good use.
Why you texting your kid? You don't want to hear your kid's voice because that text might not tell you the full energy in the room and what's going on. You might hear something in the background like,
I ain't mean to do that. My bad.
Yeah, women win.
I was trying to share the screen and it popped up all loud like that. My bad.
That was some Women Wednesday shit.
Wrap it up. That was the wrap it up button.
No one what?
Man.
What's life without laughter? With two comedians on board. What's life without laughter, for real?
You gotta laugh.
But it's sometimes, and it's funny when people say. I think when people say like, because we comedians, we always laughing. People don't know. As a comedian, we go through so much shit, like so much shit that people don't realize, to a point where we take all this balled up negativity, hurt, sadness, sorrow, confusion, and we bring it to a joke to laugh about it. But it's so hard sometimes to wake up and laugh. But to be able to do that is a blessing, because boy, it'd be days if I wasn't a comedian, I know my stress levels would be a lot higher than what I am now. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to be like, damn, I can laugh today just because I know I love making other people laugh. I go around my house and they'll say, "What's up, Black Americans?" Just to be, it makes me laugh and they laugh, and seeing them laugh is just a chain reaction of good energy. And I love when people say that, because I've really, I'm coming up on 10 years, bro. And through the 10 years journey of what I've been doing, I have blessed moments, I've had down moments, I've had slow moments, I had fast moments, I had moments of nonstop payment, to people not paying me at all. And it just, to go through the journey and see my growth as I'm going is a blessing, man.
You living life.
Right,
That's stuff that life throws at you, and you got to be willing to. Sometimes you can dodge it and get it out the way. You know what I mean? Sometimes you might get hit with it, and when you get hit with it, it's all about your mental capacity. If you can really put your mind over this matter, you know what I mean? Like, because you can get through anything.
And sometimes you grab it by the horns.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Exactly. I ain't gonna keep letting you hit me. I ain't gonna see, but
I say stuff on stage. Like, it's funny, like time you start talking that same
You should have heard Dre. Dre talk about, she did it to you again.
I'm trying to fix something and the shit keep doing that.
But can't real though, man, because you can have like a funny show, bro. And everybody like, man, you hilarious, bro. Then when you get by yourself, you like this.
I'm living some of that shit. It ain't fun.
Yeah, it ain't funny.
I'm talking about my life on stage and some of this shit.
And then you think like they laughing, but they laughing. But this ain't funny when I'm by myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta deal with what I'm dealing with, and then everybody expect you to just all the time bring it. But
just be acting like it's light as it is when it's a really deep subject you be touching on.
You want to know the
because
crazy
people come up to you, they like, "Oh, bro, you crazy? Them stories about." But the main stories is life.
But what's crazy? Guess what you just did for them? You done took away their problems for that 45 minutes or whatever time you had.
Or could have changed
and changed like.
Could have just started looking at life a little different.
Bro, I done had
you never let them know like, "Oh, I'm struggling."
Bro, I had somebody come to me say, "Bro, I had a terrible day. I heard you, man. You made my day better. Like you changed my day from this horrible depression to a laughter, a good time. You changed, bro." Those be the moments of why I do comedy. It don't be for the money and fame. It to be the fact that I got people that don't know me from a can of paint that come up to me. It's like, bro, that laughter helped me, man. Like I was going through it. Like I done had men and women say that to me, and that's a blessing, bro. That shit crazy.
When people come up to you like that lady that had cancer, she came up to me. She was like, "I ain't feel no pain tonight." She's like, "I ain't want no pain." I laughed. She like, "I just laugh, and she was like, "Man, this is you hilarious. Keep going." But she turned around. She like, "Whatever you going through, you fix it."
And that's what our topic is, and what we talking about: frustration.
Yeah.
And how do you deal with it as a man?
I just grabbed some because we was running late, so I don't know what he's gonna say. So, prepare yourself.
Buckle up.
Let's go.
He gets fed up, but they never talk about when a man does. Gets fed up, but they never talk about when a man does. Listen, I'm gonna take the chance and speak up for the fellas on this one. Ladies, we get tired too. We get fed up too, right? We get tired of the lies. We get tired of the inconsistent stuff. We get tired of the lack of effort. We get tired of the same shit. And at some point in time, we have to make that same decision that y'all make to do what's best for us. We have to make that same decision. Listen, Y'all say when a woman's fed up, man, listen, men get fed up too. We get fed up too. Fellas, man, if you agree with me, man, just drop it in the comments, man. Let me know that I'm not by myself with this one, because at the end of the day, you got to do what's right for you. You can't keep dealing with the same shit. 2026, no more.
So he just saying it's always, I guess, they saying women get fed up, but men do too. When a man gets frustrated, is silence healthier than speaking while angry?
Yes. Yes, because if you speaking while you angry, you're gonna end up saying some shit that you don't even really mean to say in the tone that you saying it in. And sometimes it ain't about what you say, it's how you say it. Or your tone, because you so mad and so amped up, might be fucked up to them. They gonna receive it in that manner, and now they're on the defense instead of actually listening. You know what I mean? So
sometimes, man, we say it angry, but it is what we really want to say. Sometimes, but it's how you say it, how we express ourselves.
Yeah.
And sometimes, as a man, how we go to women and try to tell them our issues calmly, sometimes we get called weak.
Yeah, they walk over you.
Walk over or use what we had. So it's like, where can we meet? Because you do get fed up. But the worst thing is when somebody's still with you and you over. That's one of the hardest things is to get through. Like, now I can just walk away, but because you never was, like you said, you didn't listen to my fed up, but I listened to yours. Now that, because as men, we're supposed to be the stronger vessel, but we go through stuff too. Like, we need somebody to talk to us. We need somebody to encourage us, let us know it's gonna be all right. And if you ain't getting that, I can get it from you all day.
Shout out to Tonio. Shout out to Dave.
Your mate.
What's happening?
It's not cool if I'm living with you and you ain't encouraging me none, but you want me to listen to your problems. You got to understand I'm going through some stuff too.
I realized that years ago, and I used to try to show my niggas like, hey, I don't give a fuck how much you love a motherfucker. You draw a line in the sand with anything to walk this planet. You don't, just because you say you love this woman, you don't let this motherfucker just kind of do you all crazy in the name of love. Nigga, what love got to do with this shit? Tina Turner told me that. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like we have to have some value in ourselves and be like, when do we hold a person? Because it's always a two-way street. It's always things women want a man to do and a man want a woman to do. Right? We understand that part of it. But the reality of it is who willing to do the stuff necessary in the trenches. You know what I mean? It's getting it done in the trenches, those nasty, uncomfortable conversations.
So is it true when you're mad, you say what you mean?
It depends on the situation, because I've been bombarded with the same thing, and I try not to respond, and I get aggravated because I didn't talk about this or I didn't say this, and I just feel like you ain't hearing me because they speaking a different language, and I feel like I'm answering their question. They keep asking me the same question 20, 30 different ways, and I'm getting frustrated with answering it because I don't feel like I got shit to prove. You know what I mean? Like I ain't did shit. You know, I got frustrated with two situations. I was married and divorced. I left her. She didn't leave me. The moment I realized, I looked her in her face and I couldn't trust her no more, I said, I need a divorce. I wanted to smack the shit out of her. I was that mad. I was that hurt. You know what I mean? And that second, I looked at her and I was like, bitch. And I took a deep breath and I was like, I need a divorce. Because if I didn't say that, I would waft her ass. What she did to me after I begged her not to do that shit, cried to her and everything. Like, this would be the one thing I couldn't think of nothing that would make me leave her. I married her. I told God I was cool, did that shit, and she broke, you know what I'm saying, a line that I had. I'm like, God, you got to be mad at me. Because you know what I'm saying, like, I ain't getting married to get divorced. This motherfucker got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I can't have a motherfucker lying to me to my face and then talking about you trying to hide it, and I ain't never put my hands on you. You trying to avoid my confrontation about the situation. And you telling me you're doing it for my betterment. You was gonna fix it without me finding out. and everything is tied to you, I can't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? I risk my life and my freedom for get the little stuff I did and then move early in my life. So now that I just stopped doing all that and I'm working, you think you take advantage of me and have me in the corner? Like you about to just demo me and just play me like Colin? Nah.
Like you messing with a female when she got kids and you end up start working and she turn you to an in-house babysitter while she go out.
And then start treating you less than a man because you ain't got enough initiative to handle the kids and get out there like a single woman would do. Mm-hmm. But I ain't single though. You know, put them shoes on my feet.
Shit, when you being frustrated, right? What are some ways that you deal with it?
Breathing.
We all breathe.
No, like to make me methodical. I was talking to someone. How much thought do you put in the breath? Very little.
Right.
You just breathe and you move it. I'm talking about like when some shit get to be started getting kind of. I methodically take a deep and through my nose and out through my mouth, like, and try to process it because brush your bust pipes. You know what I'm saying? And things start. I want to breathe. My first thing I think of when frustration, and I start having difficulties with something. Let me slow down. Let me check my breath. Before I start dealing with this resistance, this frustration, because that's what my frustrations be, resistance in what I'm trying to do.
I think my frustration is when I be trying to explain something to somebody, and like you said before, they really ain't getting the picture that I'm painting for them, and it's like I got to take a step back and look at it on the outside, like look at it from their perspective, you know what I mean, and see, am I even painting it right? You know what I mean? Like, because I could be not using my right choice of words in that scenario, and I didn't stir some up, and then you know what I mean, it's a big, we ain't gonna talk about this shit no more because you got me fucked up.
Or even the right energy to it. Like you didn't take a deep breath and hold your energy for a minute before you allowed it to respond.
Right.
That one breath, like that's what a lady told me that was doing psychology for my son when he was a kid. Like just being conscious enough in that moment to methodically think about the breath. So, right when you about to go, yoga breath.
Put it in your mind, though. This is about letting your brain breathe.
Get my head oxygen. And because I don't like this. I don't like frustration. I don't like aggravation. I don't like resistance. Honestly, I don't fight the waves no more. I kind of go, but I still propel myself in a direction. You know what I mean?
That's why I get that beach. Give me out this water.
The only resistance I expect is to divine. Everything else, I'm moving. You know what I mean? So I feel.
Yeah. You know, sometimes, man, you gotta find some ways that, like the podcast. Me and Kev talk about it all the time. This be our getaway when we come here. You know what I mean? So you gotta find something. And what I'm starting to learn is for myself, that sometimes we'll deal with the frustration because we're scared to be alone and not rebuild ourselves. We want to be, I can't be alone. But the thing is, we'll stay in that mess just so we won't be by ourselves. We'll stay getting beat down, and that's man or woman. We'll stay there because we don't want to be alone and rebuild ourselves. If you're not repaired and fixed inside of a relationship and you ain't got you together, it'll never work. Even if that person that feel like they got themselves together, if you ain't together, you gonna hurt them. It's gonna hurt the whole relationship. It's gonna tear it down because you're not fixed. You got some hurt issues, and you trying to be in a relationship. You got some things you got going on, and then some people tell you, "Oh, it'll be all right," but right now it's not. I'm living. I'm not all right.
You're not all right.
I'm not all right. Yeah.
So I'm dealing with a person like that on that level. Yeah, so we gotta be real with ourselves sometimes about where we at with that shit.
So since I've been like alone and doing me, I find peace now. Like, cause I'm like the room quiet. That's how it is. Even though I'm dealing with issues, it's quiet. I'm not hearing the "you can't do this" or "you shouldn't do it like that." You. And when I'm trying to explain how I'm gonna do it, but then when I start talking to myself, like, "Are you actually cool? But you ain't got all that. You ain't got all that stuff. So don't be afraid to be alone. Like, find you something. Find you something to do. Find you something. Go fishing. Go back. Don't call her. No, take some alone. Take some me time to figure yourself out so everything else can work out. Then once you figure you out, can't nobody come in with no fool. Like you said, you a strong person. Like you ain't coming now with that. I see it. I recognize it. But when you just stay in the frustration, you just see the same stuff and you don't recognize nothing. But when you get by yourself and you look, you step outside and you start looking in your situation. And when you outside, you like, I ain't going back in there. Because it's all jacked up right now. So I'm not, and if I leave, and if somebody treat me like that, they basically don't care if you leave or you don't. Or they using you for what you can do for them while you're there, but they still treat you like crap.
Because you take it. Because at the end of the day, you allow a person to treat you bad. You stay somewhere and the motherfucker treating you bad in this day and age without you just kind of walking away. Just letting them get that off and never deal with them again if you don't want to prosecute or whatever the severity is of the infringement. You know what I mean?
So, just a real quick scenario. Like, say for instance, you come home and from an extremely stressful day, like at work, and you tell your wife, like, you know, I don't feel like talking right now. Just leave me alone tonight. She feels rejected because she believes couples should communicate. Is it the way you say it? And do you think she would be wrong for being upset? Or are you telling her to leave you alone right now because you had a holiday away?
It can go two ways. You can say it in the wrong way, which will cause conflict, cause argument. But that's why you gotta learn your mate. You gotta learn them. Sometimes if I come in and she looking, I'm like, oh, she must have had a bad day, so I'll let her. I ain't gonna bother like I would, like I did yesterday, or something like that. But sometimes they know, like, Daddy ain't in a good mood. Let him chill out because they know him. I know him, or I know her. So it's like you learn your mate, or you just let her know the way you say things can affect, because you never know what that person's gonna try to do for you. Well, let me cook dinner, or let me just let you relax. When you come in like, I don't want to talk today. I done had a, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that. Then she'll be like, well, what you going off on me for? I ain't did nothing to you. I'm trying to help you out. You ain't trying. Then you gonna take the frustrations at work. Yo, you just like them. You ain't trying to help me out. You just want to complain and do all. But if you come in and be like, look, babe, today wasn't that day. Can I just go? Do you mind if I go relax? And then she's like, cool, I got you. Get your dinner. But if you, it's how you treat. It's how you project yourself. It's how people go receive what you're saying. If you be like, Dre, man, you cool. You cool. Just gonna come tonight. But he's like, nah, nigga, you can't come tonight. I don't want you on the party. I'm like, Dad, bro, am I off? Like, what's going on? But if you explain to me, like, hey, this is what's going on. We got this and we got that. I'm gonna still show up. I don't care what you say. But you just gotta find, man. You gotta know your mate. You gotta know who you with, because there's a lot of people in relationships and don't know each other.
You got to respect the fact that they ask and they try to approach you. So if you blow them off, don't blow them off forever. Be like, okay, give me a minute and then I'll get back with you. But get them, think about it. Give yourself some time to calm down and think about, we just had a tense little moment. Let's go work on that because I got a choice. Like, yeah, shit was kind of fucked up. I was hot, tired. I wanted to walk, take a shower, hit something, drink something. Take a deep breath and come in here and give you a hug, or just kind of see how your day was, because I don't want to drag this shit on, further than I had to get to the shower and get it up off of them. And then start approaching the situation from that perspective and trying to talk about it later. And instead of just trying to act like she didn't come at you and she tried to interact with you, because you, like you said, it's your mate. If she put the energy into you, she expects to get a little bit on her return. You know what I mean? If your woman nudge you or give you a little nudge, she wants you to give her some sort of affection back, even a comment or just a hey or what you doing. You know what I mean? Just whatever that little move does, she does that purposefully. Because she wants the reaction. She wants the stuff. So once you know your mate, she asks you something, you got to know how to give it to her. If you can't give it to her now, damn sure don't forget her later.
gonna say,
Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna say, even when I don't feel like talking, and I've been had one of them days, and she asked, like you said, she inquired about my day and want to talk, I'm still gonna talk. Only for the simple fact is, I know I got my quiet time, my peace time. I know what time. I know when I can get that time. I know when that window of opportunity presents itself for me.
Right.
So at that point, I'm gonna take my time when I take it. You know what I mean? Other than that, I'm right here still putting in work on the day to day, every day. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if I done had a hard day, because she probably had a harder day and want to get it off her chest. You know what I mean? My day might have been just as hard, but somebody got to listen. So communication definitely is the key, and pay your attention bill.
Yeah.
Know how to read the room. You know what I'm
You
saying?
gotta
Like
know
you
your
got
person.
when she walked down on you, you know what I'm saying? You can tell whether it's we finna just talk about some bullshit and I'm about to chill, or you about to talk about some shit where I'm finna be into it too. Like, yeah, big head bitch, yeah, fuck them too. Like, you know what I mean? Or whatever the fact is going on, you know.
Because if you constantly got it going hard at work, then you come home and you have a hard at home, you ain't getting love nowhere. That ain't love. If somebody always tearing you down or tear you down when you get home, I done got it from work. And then some people be like, I can't wait to get to work because they praising me there.
So some people don't know how to manage that at home that great.
Yeah.
And they're more comfortable in their work environment because it ain't personal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's easy to have that work face on than it is to be the person living the shit that's going on between your head and your chest plate.
Yeah. That's like people scared to love each other. Like, there's so much pride in the house. If you know, sometimes if you know you did something to your mate, you be like, sometimes you just avoid it. Like, you know you did something. And you know she walking around or he walking around knowing you did this and them. You ain't said nothing. You ain't apologized. You try to
act like
it ain't happen. Like it ain't happen when you know how she's acting. Then you get mad because she ain't acting the way you want her to act. All close to you, but you did something to her and you ain't never
acknowledge
her
emotions. You ain't never acknowledged her position in the situation. You got stuck on yourself, and now you're on the outside looking in.
Yeah, so then we want her to be like, "Oh, where my dinner? Fix this. You gotta fix. You gotta fix stuff in the house."
Person.
Yeah,
I'm not just here. I'm a living human being. Like if you had a dog, you would get that motherfucker water and food, walk and do all that. Your women need that type of maintenance on a regular basis too.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of here and there. Just a little bit of squeaking on the joints to help make them feel better. That's our job. Because if they was out in these streets and different men was giving them compliments, you know what I mean? Just find your woman and try to pick her up, try to support her.
How about this? Can some of you men, because a lot of them can't take it when another man gives their woman a compliment?
You know why? Because they don't compliment her. They don't pay attention to their woman no more. So it's like
they pay attention, but you know but you don't know it's all types of motherfuckers out here, and it could be the wrong type of motherfucker giving her a compliment at the same time.
But that's what I'm saying. If you know that's yours and you know you hers, because they gonna give you compliments.
I think it's always dependent on the person too.
Yeah.
Because realistically, like you might say you might be uncomfortable with somebody saying something, right? But would any of y'all be uncomfortable if I gave any of y'all women a compliment on anything she might have had on, whether her boots, her jacket, her hair, the way she put something together? Would y'all feel a certain type of way? Like I'm trying to do that. Everybody know me genuinely that if I fuck with you, you my brother. That's my sister. And I come from a big family. And we compliment our women, and we did a little stuff. You know what I'm saying? We lifted up our girl cousins and sister. You know what I'm saying? So to play with your mate in that manner and try to remember that there's a little girl over there that you have to be the woman and mother your children and all that needs a little bit of that to help her with her frustration, and maybe she'll help you with your frustration by doing some of the things that kind of get under your skin. Once you see you paying her some attention, maybe she'll be more willing to put that energy back into you because women are more reciprocal based when it comes to emotional because they way ahead of us.
Like my ex.
They got their emotions in check.
Right. Make sure she had it. Yeah, I made sure she looked good. Cause like if you know somebody, you know your little group, like, oh, you fresh. That compliments me too.
Like that's how he got her. He got his woman. But somebody that's outside don't know us, a compliment, if you like, oh, your outfit look good, it won't bother me because I don't know dude. Right. He don't know us. So we gonna keep it pushing. Right. So, but we used to do this. Oh, what happened today? Yeah, this dude tried to holler, but I had you. That's how we do. Like, chick try to holler at me today. She like, but what you do? Sometimes I'll be like, I got her number, you know what I'm saying? But we joke, we know each other. We knew each other. It was never, and our marriage was always financial. It was never fidelity or anything like that. But when you know your mate and y'all got that
you want.
When I first met them, I saw him at a thing. I'm like, man, they shy, man. He got his woman. They shy people. So I got cool with them. But when you compliment, if your woman looking raggedy, that says a lot about your relationship. I don't care what nobody said. If your woman always coming out and got her hair done, never, and she always got the kids just look beat down, sometimes that can be on, and you looking fresh all the time. That's not fair. You know what I'm saying? So when you're in a relationship, man, I don't want my woman walking out the house looking crazy. You know what I mean? But that's when you compliment her.
Your woman shouldn't want to walk out the house looking crazy.
Yeah.
Shit, I know my wife don't never do that. Even when she thinks she look crazy, she don't look crazy. She be looking right. She just be, you know what I'm saying? Like, she woke up like this.
She had a certain standards, and that ain't for nobody out there. She doing that for you and her. Like, I like to look good for my husband. I like to look good.
She looking a hot ass man.
But see, he never, even in that, he don't see it because he know what.
That's when you. I know what hot ass mess look like.
And even with that, he know his mate. He know what she brings. So if he feel like she having an off day, he never go see it because he already know what she can do. Mm-hmm. I already know how my wife throw down. I already know how but she might be feeling good. Then, oh baby, you still look good. I know you had make up some stuff. I know you had that outfit. Where you get that from? And she'll be like, all right, thank you. You know what I'm saying? You got to compliment them. You got to be the first one to compliment your woman, because if you ain't never complimenting her and somebody is, she gonna keep going to that same store just to find a compliment.
Listen,
and
man,
then it's gonna lead.
I'm gonna tell you like this, right? I tell my wife every day, right? Especially when we going out somewhere, how amazing she looks. But every time we go somewhere, no matter where we go, from state to state, country to country, real talk, they always say, always, it don't matter. I don't care where we at. We could be in DC, we could be in Jamaica, we could be in the Virgin Islands. You know what I mean? Like, they always say, you look amazing. Your outfit is so, my gosh, who is your stylist? Like they always, everywhere.
I don't care when she came in with
everywhere.
The sandal boots, the open toe boots. Everywhere. I ain't never in my life. And it was some girl that had, but hers wasn't the real ones. You could just tell, like. But I said, man, I ain't never in my life seen no open toe boot. And it was fresh. It was fly. I was like, and I always said it. If you gonna compliment the woman, compliment the man. Like, man, y'all be doing it. I don't never just say, oh, hot fresh. I be like, y'all. Because you a unit.
I gotta be able to step in them standards, goddamn it. She get compliments everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but I do too though.
It's so crazy. Like, as soon as I step in wherever the fuck we at, any race, Mexican, Chinese, white, they be like, oh, you got the best outfit on I done seen for the year. Or they'll be like, and I'll be like, damn, I just do something.
When I first met them two, bro, and I was hosting the show, we was in a place where you ain't supposed to wear white. You're not even supposed to. But they came in like they just came, like they just left heaven. They came in so white, wasn't no spots or blemishes. I think they put it on in the car. You know what I'm saying? They were so fried. And then they kept saying this guy named King David. So when he got up, I said, I see why they call him King and the Queen. Look at them, like they fresh. So
they complement each other, and you gotta find you somebody that you can complement. You don't want to just find somebody that just cause you horny, cause you want something, cause we smash. Now we in a relationship that we don't even like each other. So it's like
not even
you
that.
They don't
even really know each other.
Yeah, don't know each other.
You know
And that's what I said earlier.
You know of them, but you don't know them. Once you really know a person, like hell, nah, I wouldn't been fucking around. I ain't know this motherfucker was Jack Boy, like you know what I mean, or he running around robbing banks, like.
I say the only thing shit jail was fucking save me. It sat me down where I had to learn myself.
You gotta learn yourself.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And that, like you said, learn how to be okay with who I am. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And with the flaws, we always like to, blame other people and shit for things going on in our lives, but a lot of this shit be our own little personal quirks that make us sensitive to certain situations, that make us move differently than maybe that could have helped us earlier if we didn't move that way because of our baggage or our situation we was in.
Read that question.
Man, do you talk to your partner right away,
What's up, Melly?
Do you let the issues fester?
I'm a right away person.
I try to be a right away person.
You try.
When you say you try, you mean you try to talk to him right away, but sometimes you'll let it fester a little bit and then talk to him later on.
I'm the person, when I see a problem, I want to fix it. And I've been with people who they don't want to do it in that moment, so they make you wait, and that's hard for me, because if I cause the issue, let me at least know what I did so I can learn from it, so I won't do it again, and so we can fix this. Because I hate going to bed angry. I hate that. I hate negative energy. I don't like that. I don't like being around it. I don't want to sleep in it. So I would like to fix it to where we can let this negative go. Let's build our positive back up. But some people ain't like that.
So do y'all feel sometimes the women are hypocritical?
Yes.
Of you men when it comes to that though?
Yes.
When you try to come at them to fix it, or you have a solution for them? Do y'all think that the women don't like it? They just immediately reject it majority of the time?
Yes.
Yeah, because they already think they're right anyway in that situation.
Shit I gotta say.
They mind already made up, basically.
And I'm not saying that's all women, but certain.
Some. We
can't
never talk about
all.
Some, but the ones I've been around lately,
majority of
the majority of that I see, they do that. It's a lot of I can do this, but you can't do that. It's the double standard shit, and it's stupid because I need to express myself the way I express myself, because I damn sure let you express yourself the way you do it. Because instead of me going off, I sit back and let you berate me and do all these things, and see, instead of me snapping. Because what you fail to realize right now, say what I'm going through, I'm in war. I'm in a constant battle, and only real shelter of where I can get my emotions free and be calm is on the stage with a microphone, because I'm letting loose of what I got going on. I don't really have too many people to speak to. And the people I do speak to, in my head, this is what I'm saying. I don't want to keep bothering you with my issues. So now I'm in my own mind. I got to fix this on my own. So there's a lot of times I want to come to you, but I can't come to you, because if I come to you, like Dre said, either they're going to try to say, oh, you weak, this, whatever,
you're
whatever.
Tear me down, or you're going to help build
They
me
want to
up.
belittle somebody you cannot belittle, because at this point, you don't realize my energy big enough to where you can't stop me, but you trying to hinder me from who I am. I ain't got to scream and holler, but I damn sure going to get my point across. And sometimes they don't want to hear that. They won't let you. They start a whole big argument, and when you could have just let me speak, because I sure the hell got to listen to you.
That's one of those unwritten rules. Again, we got to put that into the unwritten rule commandment book. It's a list of them. Unwritten rules, that things that women can get away with and men just can't.
So what's
That's
one, just to get personal real quick, y'all ain't got to, you could let the people know, but what's the biggest source of frustration right now, would y'all say, for with you as a man right now? something that you're frustrated about?
I'll be honest.
Don't talk about it.
The bounce back from a divorce. The bounce back, not being with another woman. It ain't about that. But when you've been in a house and you had 2 incomes and you was working together, but then when you have to leave the house you helped buy, and the bounce back of now you're paying child support. Now another bill is added. You got to pay child support. And then you got to find your spot. You got to find the spot that, since we being real, you got to find a spot that you can be like, okay, this is where my income can help. But if you got to call people like, can I stay there tonight? That's what I'm going through right now. We gonna keep it all right. Can I stay here tonight? Because the bounce back from a divorce is hard. And that's a struggle. But I Kev knows everything I go through, but I hold it in. I hold it. I ain't gonna say I hold it. I know how to carry it. I don't let it carry me. You know what I mean? So it's like, and then when you get in this, hey, can you give me some money? Dad, can I borrow it? Oh, do you got this? Do you got this? Do you know? I'm trying to find somewhere to lay to fit my world now, to try to find to get me together. But when you going through the bounce back from that divorce, where one day you sleeping in your house, then the next day you ain't. So the hardest, the frustration is the bounce back, but I'll never let it take my peace. Because I'm a man and I see what I'm a man first, but I trust the Lord. I trust God. You know what I mean? That's what I do every day. I trust God. God, whatever happened today, it was your will. You know what I'm saying? For it to happen. But the frustration of a divorce and that bounce back as a man when you by yourself, and now ain't none of the family, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that left, people ain't talking to you no more. Because when you divorce a lot of people. And you figure out who got you and all that. But when you going through the frustration of when I'm gonna be settled again, being comfortable, being settled with what I'm with. You know what I mean? So when you lose that part, that financial part, that support part, and now you're doing it on your own, and then they done moved on. First, you know what I'm saying? People done moved on and doing this. And then the frustration, sometimes people will be like, oh, look at this. Let me just say it's going to be all right. Who told you that? Oh, it's going to happen soon. Who told you it's going to happen soon? I'm the one dealing with it. I know it happened, but don't put no time limit. Don't put no time limit on what I'm going through.
Fake ass meter.
Yeah, so.
But have y'all been in relationships?
Let me answer that question. Okay. So mine is what I'm going through at the moment, because that's what we're supposed to be talking about and answering. Being caught in the middle of some shit, dealing with your children and your mate, to where your children disrespect your household and you because they disrespected your mate and they disrespected you. You know what I mean? By not checking their tone and actually what came out of their mouth. Living off someone else's emotions, somebody else's feelings, you know what I mean? Like, and presenting it like it's their feelings. Yeah. You know, so being caught in the middle or something like that, trying to keep the peace, but at the same time, like trying to still narrate my relationship with both sides. You know what I mean? Like being caught up in the middle. Like, you know what I mean? Like we all talking about shit that's on our chest, you know what I mean? And shit that we going through on a day-to-day struggle. Like this is one thing I was dealing with. And it all started with, and you was a witness to it. Motherfucker threatened one of your dreads. My bad. I gotta be able to add some humor to what I be going through in my lifestyle. Like, so you remember that? Yeah. okay. Like spaz all the way out. Like, but it wasn't just that's just this particular situation. Now it's been other situations that we didn't live through since we didn't been me and my wife have been married and we didn't got over with and dealt with. But you know, it's embarrassing to me on that end because you're my seed. Like, why are you acting like this? Like, why are you putting fake news, whatever news you want to think of, in the mix, stirring up a pot that don't nobody want to taste? You know what I mean? Like, we ain't trying to hear that. We've been there, done that. Don't bring up nothing old. Don't, you know what I mean? None of that. We living for today. We're not living in our past. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how you felt then shouldn't be how you feel now unless you never got over it when you was feeling it then. And you just been being in the now with me fake. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you running with somebody else's emotions and somebody else's feelings. And, you know, man, like, I don't roll like that. I don't need that type of energy around me. So, you know, you got to separate yourself for a minute. Like, everything gonna be cool. It's all love. But now the love got to come with a long handled spoon because you done snapped at me and you disrespected my situation too many times. Like, that ain't gonna keep happening. I can't allow that to happen because if I allow the shit like that to happen, you gonna think you can just talk to anybody and do anybody like the way you doing me. You gonna have to learn. Yeah.
I think when it comes to the children, especially the adult children, it's okay to forgive them and stuff, you know, but sometimes you do have to deal with them with a long kind of spoon because of the energy they bring. Sometimes you don't want that bad energy around because people will be good and hold everything good until that person walk in the door. And then it's all this bad energy. So sometimes people just gotta know how to, you know, deal with the grown children. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the grown children, if they bringing bad energy, they shouldn't be around. Let them do what they do because they bringing bad energy. But when does it get to the point where it's respect? Like, you got to respect your spouse. You got to respect your spouse's wife. You got to respect your spouse's husband. When do we get to the point where it's the respect? I don't think if a person respected, then you just gotta let the energy be by the energy got to stay away. You know what I'm saying? And you might feel sad about it because it's your kids. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you just gotta let the energy stay away. You can't bring it around.
I remember when I used to be sassy, like how they call it right now, but back then we called it talking back to our parents. You know what I mean? Saying what we had to get off our chest. Motherfucker got their teeth knocked out. Ended up with a swole lip or a nose. You can't do that shit nowadays because the authority is gonna do something to you. But you can't just not chastise your child at the same time. You gotta still give it to him raw. So do you give it to him raw and uncut like that nigga from the streets?
So for me, my frustration is along those lines with my adult child, and just and understanding his struggle and kind of hearing what y'all saying, and I thought of unresolved emotions, like mental health shit. Like a lot of young men suffer from unresolved emotions from childhood that they've learned to just block out and act like that was just a part of their movie they ain't got to deal with. They're going to keep doing this and keep doing that and never address that childhood trauma and that childhood emotional irregularity that whatever they experienced, it got them off emotionally for themselves. What triggered that? And for them to walk through that pain and get to the other side. You know, dealing with an adult child who has mental health challenges, who's struggling with dealing with childhood trauma, was able to recognize it now and trying to get some help. You know, just dealing with people and they unresolved emotions when they don't even recognize it. They don't even self-analyze themselves to like, why do I act like that? Why does when this person say this, I feel a certain type of way? Why do I want to smack somebody in the mouth? I'm frustrated. Why do I want to lash out what is it about that got me want to just think about, crashing out, as y'all say? What's talking about? You know what I mean? And I think a lot of it is this unresolved emotions that a lot of people be acting like it's nothing, but for real, if it's something to you, it's something. Just because you might have heard my problems and my problems sound like they real heavy to you, so you don't want to trouble me with your problems. Your problems could be a mountain in your life, and I might be able to say something that might change your perspective.
What's up with John? What's up with Rashad?
And put you in a perspective that have you look at your perspective differently, and you can move forward in a better direction from where you was at. Mission accomplished. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because I was willing to, even though, because God ain't no access under the sun. So y'all expressing yourselves over this current frustration is having to bring it all full circle to me. What I was managing for the last month or so, where I ain't been around. You know what I mean? And going through trying to deal with the system and really getting an adult child mental health is not necessarily easy to ask. And with homelessness and all the stuff that's going on in the city with all this violence, and trying to find the programs out there to help our young men who are dealing with some stuff that they don't know how to talk to find people. They don't know how to talk to people to kind of get some help to get this shit off their chest so they can be productive people. Because nobody addressed that childhood trauma.
Right.
Like the Tower House got programs a lot of people don't know nothing about. You know what I mean? Some of these little missions and stuff, they got little programs to help. Need somebody to talk to them and let go of that trauma. Because that'd be like a boat anchor or cancer eat you up for the rest of your life.
That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I work for City Gospel, so we help with like mental health. We help with men finding homes. We help with men finding jobs. Then we got a woman's side too. But I hear what you're saying about the kids. Like, people don't understand when you go through something, dude, they don't know the hurt you be feeling sometimes, bro. Like right now, I'm trying to find a situation. My situation is it's cool, but it ain't cool. But when my 4-year-old be like, Daddy, can I come over your house and I ain't got one to take him to? Or why I can't spend the night with you tonight? Or this or that, you know what I mean? And it's like, dang, when is the bounce back gonna be over? So that be my frustration is like, I ain't got nowhere to bring my kids right now to say this is mine. I'm still getting myself out of the hole, getting myself out of this. Now child support hit. I'm trying to say that because to find a place now, it's expensive. You know what I'm saying? So you got to find. I'll never live like the Joneses because that ain't my name. I try to live in the means of the Holland where I will be comfortable, plus paying child support. You miss child support, now you got more problems. You can get your license taken away. You can get this. So when I'm on stage doing comedy, like I'm like, dang man, I killed the show. Why I can't get paid today? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you get frustrated like that, bro. I'm giving all this energy out and ain't receiving nothing, and that's frustrating. And I think Kev can agree. Doing comedy shows, killing it, rocking the crowd. To say thank you. Man, knowing you got bills and stuff out there that you're trying to catch up.
My frustration is with myself. I've learned lately I'm frustrated with me. Frustrated because I've allowed myself to let certain things I shouldn't let bother me. Allowed a lot of negative in my circle to where I've been more hostile. I have not been able to keep a calm, level head. I'm short fused, back. And I've learned just in this relationship, and it's what makes me mad at myself, how I let the relationship get to a point where instead of listening, I'm short fused, or instead of trying to observe what's going on and read the room sometimes, I don't read it, and that wasn't funny in the moment. So it's just my frustration has been working with me, and that goes from comedy to whatever I'm doing. Because like what Dre said, I'm gifted, and I'm bringing my gift and bringing it A game, and I deserve to be paid because I know my wealth, and I've been doing it to a point where I look at Dre, and I know Dre deserves it because Dre's the headliner. I feel the same way about myself, but being in frustration, I've doubted. I've doubted my comedy. I've doubted me and a lot, and that what's my frustration. I had to fight a lot of. Oh, I'm Kev. I'm him, because I have to tell myself that. You know what I mean? So I've been frustrated with stuff like that. I'm trying to figure out which way to move, which way is up, which way is all these other things, and really what really is you can do it, and telling yourself, hey, I can do this. This can be done. I can handle this. This can't hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it's just words. It's just your words that's slowing you down. So I fix frustration by stepping away outside, taking a deep breath, and realizing like I gotta tell myself, you him. I've done that in the middle of a comedy show. I done had one dude went in and killed it. I was like, damn, I gotta go right,
behind him,
right behind like this.
That.
And then like, but I tell myself I go in because I'm like, God didn't give you this gift to be average, brother. So I'll tell you, I'm him, and Dre tell you, I go out after him. And if you know Dre killed it, like he said. I did the same thing right after him, and I have to tell myself. So like, that frustration has been more with me, and just like that's even in my relationship because just like I got kids that are not my kids, and that's the hardest thing trying to discipline.
SD.
That's
we call you SD.
Boy, trying
that
to
dad.
Trying to discipline that and try to understand and not try to let that come in between them and that shit hard.
Is it okay for like say for instance you in a relationship and like for instance like say for instance like me and David comes in, we married and my children are being disrespectful, right? But I'm stopping him from checking them. And I'm stopping him from putting his foot down to control the situation. Do y'all feel that's a deal breaker for you to be in a relationship with a woman and you can't discipline the children? That's hers?
It's fixable. But if that happened, because I've dealt with it before, and I felt like you agreed with what they were saying about me. You agreed with their disrespect. You agreed with them. That's how I told her. I said, I feel you agreed with them calling me what they called me. And like, marriage, you got to fix it. You know what I'm saying? You got to fix it. But I wasn't in a marriage. So I told her, I will politely respect what you did tonight. And I'll politely get up out of your crib and leave because I know we're not married. We don't have no agreement. We don't have no covenant with each other. But if y'all got a covenant, try your best not to break that covenant. You know what I mean? Y'all married, that stuff is fixable. I've been divorced. Could have been fixed. I look at married couples like, that stuff can be fixed. You know what I'm saying? That can be turned around. Y'all can fix that.
But what
don't
if you ain't ready?
Hmm?
What if you ain't ready?
Ready to fix it?
Yeah, because I was at a young age where I wasn't ready. I needed a divorce. I fixed it. I wasn't off for shoot. She's like, you do counseling? Nah, I ain't got nothing to talk to you about.
Yeah, that's
I'm cool.
I mean, but I feel like if you know, then you know that shit timeless.
Right, exactly.
Because if you know that, and like I ain't ready, I'm like I don't want to do that. You don't need to be in that situation in the first place. That's not good for you. At times I gotta realize like. And then you can hear people can tell you the million times, man, you need to get out of this. You got to realize that shit yourself. Because you're not only going to change when you make yourself move and change. And man, I'd have been in situations where I knew I should have walked out, but I didn't. Because I always think, damn, what if I do this and maybe this changed? Nah, bro. When you know it's time and it ain't going to change and you know that ain't for you, you need to walk away from that.
I heard something from a funny motherfucker the other day. He said that why do single people play married? If you just because you live with somebody, you single. Because you have kids with somebody, you single. Until you go and make that covenant and y'all get married, y'all single. So why do y'all go through all this stuff that married couples wouldn't even go through? Try to play like y'all married and y'all single.
You know
what? And when she do what she do, she's single. Like even though we live together, whatever, she try to do something because I ain't doing something right, and it's the water. It's how this goes.
You know what it is them people that's getting in those relationships used to be in relationships, and they never get themselves time to breathe when they get out of relationship, so they jump right back into another relationship, and then they're playing married again because they still in relationship mode when they never gave themselves a break from relationship mode to single mode to knowing doing what, You know what I mean? They just switched, you know what I mean, partners. So
I'm telling you, that's
give
facts,
yourself
bro.
a chance.
You can't. If you ain't fixed, man, don't jump because people scared to be alone. Like they don't want to be alone. So okay, we're done. So you still like me? You want to go out? Let's go out. Oh, you don't like me? Oh, because a married person, when they've been married for a long time, they'll not be alone. They got to retrain themselves.
Right.
They got to So now what do I do? Like what do I do now? What do I do now? Do I fix? Then I had to turn around. My mama told me the other day. She like, you ain't allow yourself. I like to get up. She like, you ain't allow yourself to fix you. You need to fix you. Don't be scared to be alone.
It ain't them. It ain't always the other person.
I think people need to learn how to be alone before getting in a relationship.
Yeah.
Because being alone, you can learn yourself.
Right.
Yep.
So if you are not able to learn yourself and you're always in this relationship, that relationship, this relationship, then you're not gonna give yourself time to really like learn yourself on or date yourself. Take yourself out. You don't have to be with nobody all the time. People don't get that though. They want to be with somebody. And I think that's the issue a lot of times because there's a lot of trauma bonding when it comes to that because somebody just got to have somebody. And then if they see that this person deal with the same stuff they deal with, then they like, oh, this is a perfect person for me because their son was killed. But that's trauma bonding. And it may not work that way because you got right in that relationship with this person as you was traumatized from your child.
Over pain. You done connected over pain. So how can you expect the
so
pain?
That's not going to work.
It don't work.
Then a lot of people is around each other with too many people.
Yeah, groups of people all the time.
Yeah, and they always in groups, but the relationship they was in last year, now they in another one. Then they break up with that person. They break up with that person. Now you got all these relationships in your head, trying to find something to make you stable. You looking for all this time because you don't want to be alone, but you trying to find that perfect person. And now when you find her, now she ain't doing what this person ain't doing, and you're like, oh, why you don't do this? Because you still ain't released yourself from them other people or them other relationships. So you got all these different relationships in your head, and you don't know yourself.
Right.
You don't even know who you are.
That's what I was gonna go. It's like, man, it's all about being aware of yourself.
Yeah, you don't know.
A long time ain't to be alone. Right, a long time ain't meant for you to be alone, to be lonely. It's to get to know yourself. Get to know your own quirks and your own stuff so you can move forward and be emotionally responsible for yourself. So you will be able to take a deep breath when your wife or your girlfriend gets you frustrated with certain subjects, and you'll learn that she's crying out for something else because she ain't been getting no attention. Y'all might not have been affectionate. You might think that she denied you sex. She feel like you deny her sex. She might blame you for not being more comforting, might being more loving. She try to kiss you and you kind of blow her off and you blow her whole mode out. You know what I mean? Like, and you wonder why you ain't getting none because you ain't making her feel a certain type of way. And you missing all the cues because you're too busy feeling yourself.
Okay, so before I ask this other question, I was gonna ask, like, let me just ask a question. If your significant other, spouse, it could be girlfriend, boyfriend, wife, go on social media and vent about y'all situation, y'all relationship, and things like that on social media, Facebook and stuff like that. Do you feel that, and then you asked her about it, and she said, well, I'm just expressing myself. Do y'all feel that that's disrespect or betrayal for her to do that?
I'll answer it like this. First,
she ain't talk to you. She went on Facebook because she's mad.
Did she try to talk to you and you just brushed it off? What happened in the house first? Did she try to talk to you and you just brushed her off? And then you never know. But if she just went on there, now you got all our business out there. Now all our business is out there. So now I have to fight through
all these people knowing what you just said about me. So now what we go do now? Now I got to fight not just you, but thousands of people you just talked about me about without even, and that's if you try to talk to her, but she just went behind your back and put it all on social media because that's gonna get attention. Or her man, and then you can hurt yourself. Oh, her man ain't treating her right. I know he good. Hey, if she don't want you, you come over here because she just put all your business out there. If she don't want you, and then any woman will be like, girl, stop. Or that's disrespectful. You don't put your business out there like that. But you're going to have the ones like, girl, leave him alone. Girl, do that. You ain't going to get no good advice on there. Social media is set up to destroy. Because when you put something good on there, you go get about 4 likes. But when you put something that can damage somebody, everybody on there like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So, So now I got to deal with all this stuff. Now they're putting it on my page. Now they saying what's going on. People I don't even talk to asking me what's going on in our relationship. Girl, you need it. I would say don't do it. I would say don't do it on both sides because now you the one got to clean it up. Like she lying, or what if I go on there like she ain't telling the truth? Oh boy, she ain't. Well, then why she posted? What's going on? Now everybody know what's going on in my house. So now we got to fix that part. Fix us, fix that part. But if that happened to me, I'd be like, I left. Because if you can do that, you have no respect for me at all. No respect. I can see you calling your mama, calling your sister, your cousin. But to put it on social media for the world to see, and it's about me, you don't respect me at all. It's got to be over. You didn't care. It's over. Yeah, we're done. We're fixed.
You think that's a big deal to be done?
Yeah, that's a real big deal.
Oh, she did that.
Yeah. It's like, Harper, you done told everybody.
Cross that line, bitch.
You fed up.
You got to think. You got people that you work with on your Facebook page. You got people that's important that is on your Facebook page.
People that you respect, the people that respect you, like, you know what I mean?
Respect you. And then for her to belittle you and they know that's who you in the house with, that can either destroy your character to them, but you can still keep your character, or they know she tripping. But 10 times out of 10, they go be like, yeah, we thought Dre was cool now. And we were cool until you put that on face. So if you did that to me, that's a deal breaker. I'm gone. But you go do it again.
Then it's about what you say that's descriptive in there, like you know what I mean, what details that you actually leak out, and you know what I mean, like to everybody that make it more personal, like
y'all, some of y'all like to be subliminal and sneaky as hell doing that shit too.
I thought Dre had it together. I thought they bills. I didn't know he must be doing her wrong for her to do this.
I ain't know he know how to do his own laundry.
Right.
She got to do it.
People love to jump to conclusions real quick.
And she said he had doo-doo stains.
And they love to do that, boy. They love to do that.
The thing is, though, if you can put it on social media but not talk to your partner, then sometimes y'all need to.
It's time to break up.
You looking for? She's looking for validation for somebody else on social media. That's all it is. She's trying to looking for validation.
And majority of the time, they can't take accountability for the shit they do in the first place.
The reason I can talk like that because that happened.
Really?
Yeah, that happened to me. One of my exes, they blasted. So when I got to her house, I think Kim knew that. I got to her house to get my stuff. I videoed. Like, we only been together for little months, but this is years of trash. She wanted to talk about me on Facebook. This is her place. I didn't never stay here. I kept my feet off. I said like this. I said, you want to play with me? I'm going to get you. I said like this every time I was on my videotape my feet up like this. But she want to put on social media that I did this and this, but this is her crib. I want y'all to come. Y'all can come eat over here if you want to. I was being petty.
Cause
We know you
when
petty.
I was being petty.
Petty.
So when you dog me on Facebook, I'm coming for you. I went to her job, got the key before I get myself. I'm like, but this is what she don't show y'all on social media. This is not just from today. I was like, this is years of everything. And I said, y'all probably go like, what you getting over there? I was like, we hotel there. I was like, cause you got a kid, I use that as an excuse. I don't want to be around. Don't bring me around your kid yet. So, but this is her house. Since you want to dog me on Facebook, then I went into the bedroom. Like, I've never been on this bed.
It's a lot of
You petty.
Yeah,
it's a lot of
like,
we gotta get up out of here though, but it's a lot of
never been on this bed.
it's a lot of women that I know and that I've been around too. You know, they carry themselves well and dress nice, but their house is dirty.
Dirt. Yes. Yes.
I mean, it's not. I mean, not to go there, but you know,
They don't know how to manage
I
that part of their life.
I think it's got a lot to do with not like what Sam said, their management outside the house is more better than inside the house. So when you see them, they looking nice, they body, you know, they body nice, they hair nice, their hair done, you know, they dress nice, but then when you get to their crib, you know, it's in shambles.
Kids
So
have plates under the
imagine what, with that being a shambles, imagine the life. It's not even, it's just all false.
It's depression. That's
Yeah,
my mom always said, a person don't clean up and they just stay there and they sit there, they're depressed.
Well, I
It is depression.
I messed with a nurse. She worked 100 hours a week. She had her kids running her house. You know what I mean? So her house was fucked up because the kids was, you know, had plates on the furniture and, you know what I'm saying, like doing kid shit. You know what I mean? Because they was left to run the house and she was just only in there. You know, she worked 100 hours a week, literally. She was an ADON of a nursing home. So she lived up in that motherfucker. That's how I met her. And when I was like that, she was cool chick at work, great attitude. Get to the house, meet the kids. Kids were alright. They was a little unruly because they used to run and shit. You know what I mean? But they weren't too disrespectful to me. And I was like, I tried it. You know what I mean? But it got to a point where I had to love myself. Like, I got to separate from them. So kids, I love y'all. Give them a phone number.
I mean, but if you like the girl, do you just go ahead and lay on the trash with them? Like, fuck it.
No. It's just like you as a man, if you
coming in.
If you see that shit from the beginning, if you just seem like it's a situation, like she was just working. So I was like, all right. So when I come around, I was like, the kids, I got to do y'all part. Your mom always doing this, and so then they started not liking me because I started giving them structure. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, well, y'all got to help her. She make sure y'all got $1,000 on y'all birthday. She make sure y'all Christmas is fat. Y'all, you know what I mean? Y'all make big trips. She do this for you, so help her out. You know what I'm saying? She out this bitch busting her ass for y'all, supposedly. So her kids can look a certain type of way. You know what I mean? But the kids at home running the house and it's trifling. So when she brings somebody over, it's like, don't man. I mean, my kids are, it ain't the kids, it's the system you got going on that you create. You need a more functioning system. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But yeah, it can be nasty and you can see it. But if you're willing to deal with it, you're supposed to know that fast.
Do you just go in and help clean it up?
Nah.
If you start messing with somebody you like them, you really care about them, you start fucking with them, you see their system kind of faulty, you might try to get some game like, hey, y'all need to do this shit. Y'all need to listen to your mom.
Yeah, you do all that.
You know what I'm saying? You need to listen to your mom when she said do this. I know you ain't my kid, but listen to your mom. Your mama said she wanted y'all to do this, so I'll be the enforcer. Your mama said she wanted this to get done. I just told her you said fuck it. I ain't say that. Well, mama asked what you saying because I'm giving you heads up. You got plenty of time. You just looking at me because you don't want to do it.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot to unpack with dealing with other kids. You know what I'm saying? And techniques to trying to get them on board, but it takes both sides.
Especially hard when you never had kids.
Right.
That's a new challenge in its own because I never had kids. Being a stepdad and never having kids, not I coach. I tell people this. I coach football, and that only thing different about this, I don't get your kids for 2 hours, or the little hours that I get your kids, I send them back to you, and then trying to now kids that I'm around all the time, and they calling me their dad and whatever. That shit difficult, boy. Because every time I'm going back to when my pops, I want to whoop their ass, but I can't. So I gotta find ways so they can understand. Like, hey, I started them like, you heard what your mom said. Come on, you know what I mean? Trying to teach them certain things, because if I'm gonna be around, I'm gonna teach you like, hey, this ain't cool. You don't do that. You don't do this. And if she's cool with it, she'll support it. If not, she'll say something.
Right, that's one thing. Like, you gonna respect me as a man. I respect y'all. Respect me. That's all I ask. Yeah. Relationships between two people. I got relationships with the kids. I have relationships with everybody. So if we have a problem between me and you, it ain't them. My judge, my relationships between the individual injury I get with people.
Because don't respect me to take them nowhere.
Right.
If they can't respect me in the house, I'm not watching them.
As a man, I just be like, man, I don't like living like this. I said, I was a single nigga. I ain't live like this. Y'all need to get this shit up. I'm talking to the kids crazy. You know what I mean?
If somebody's house is like that, though, there's no way their mind could be steady.
Unless you're gonna be the cleanup man every time. You're gonna be there and be the one. Watch the kids. You're gonna be Mr. Stay home dad. Like, you know what I mean? Hey, I ain't gonna hold you, man. It's a good conversation, and we definitely gonna have to continue this one. You know what I mean? But this is another episode of Men's Motivational Monday. Big shout out to Worldwide, Busy One, Star Qualities, Day to Day. Y'all make sure y'all check in with the women on Wednesdays.
We got a schedule.
It's a schedule, so they might not be on this Wednesday. They might be on next Wednesday. So they'll be on next Wednesday for sure. Y'all check them out at 9 o'clock.
So we know who gonna be here next Monday.
Yeah.
Always. Yes, sir.
And then next weekend we about to have a time.
Oh, man.
But for real, man, whatever you going through, find you good people to surround yourself with.
Fact.
But like people like, oh man, you can move in. No, I don't move in. I need my home. So I need to learn how to live. You know what I'm saying? I done did that for years. So go through your stuff, but find you somebody like Sam, Dave, Kid, Hodge. This is good energy. I love coming here. No matter what I gotta go through or where I gotta lay my head when I leave here, I know tonight oversee all that stuff. So keep your head up. Yeah.
That's beautiful. And with that being said,
we up out of here, man. We're gonna get to it. Yeah.
Nigga. We win, you lose, nigga. We pick that big boss like that's the life we choose, nigga. We lit like Christmas trees, don't make me blow up fuse, nigga. Focus just like a cannon on me, boy. Don't make me just zoom. Yeah, we the realest ones in the room. Yeah. Hey, gotta do what a nigga gotta do. Yeah. Hey, we just doing how we really gotta do. Yeah, counting all that cash, got it off the avenue. Yeah. Some of the money is green, some of the money is blue. The shit is true. You can catch that cold, catch that shit. The best that bitch then flew. Get this money all day. You already know what the squad gon' do. Yeah, my name is Pain. You already know the game that I'm gon' do. Yeah. Hey, big bag, number one, yeah, 101, yeah, I got them too mad, yeah, get money and I do the shit in my sleep, hey, got them switching up their attitude every time they fuck around with me, hey,
now they beat mad, now they beat mad, I got them big mad, cause I'm getting big cash, that mean I'm big bad, now they big mad, chest sound swole, oh you big man, tryna fake me mug, oh you big man, now they big man, cause we getting big cash, big bags, everybody talking now though, I get it strapped like Rambo, I got them all big mad, cause I'm getting hella cheese on the block where they at, red flag, blue flag, throw it up, saluting the real true niggas from the dust, from the cradle, and I had to make it to the tipping. Standing on my tippies in the kitchen with that whipping. Automatic start, push button in the car. Got me riding up the block, strutting boulevards. Bitches looking at me cause they know that I'm a star. Now they big mad cause I got a bigger pension. Higher than them limits while they talking about who finished. Got me looking at them niggas, it's suspicion, I can tell that they want to be like me, cause I'm a superstar. Got me riding with them yellow bricks like Dorothy off of Oz. Now they beat mad. Now they beat mad.